Found yes, sir. This came up at random. The Kitchen Nightmares. What happened to Cherri? That was one of my favorite episodes. Now this the Kitchen Nightmares. I'm late as hell because when I found that it was already long gone. I guess or the series was over with because I found it 2 or 3 years ago when that you know what stuff was going on. But now I guess he's in like channels putting updates and stuff together because you wonder what happened to the people in the restaurants and stuff. Well, this is my favorite episode, Mama Cherri's the Soul Food Restaurant. I do wonder what happened to him. I remember this was Chef Ramsay went way out there. I thought he's not even from England. He said he's from Scotland. You know, he went way out to England to see about this what's going on with this restaurant. But this looks like a good one. I subscribed to the channel. I gotta check the channel's name again. But let's get into this one. Here we go.
Folks, welcome back to another episode recap of Kitchen Nightmares, where we dissect the good, the bad, and the downright ugly of the restaurant world. Today we're diving deep into the heart of Brighton, England, to explore the soulful, yet troubled world of Mama Cherri.
And that woman's not from England. I thought she was at first.
So, sit back, relax, and let's get this soul train rolling. The episode kicks off with our favorite Michelin-starred chef, Gordon Ramsay, making his way to Brighton. He's there to visit Mama Cherri's Soul Food Shack, a restaurant that's been serving up soul food for 3.5 years, but has yet to turn a profit. Owned by charismatic Cherri Sharita Jones, an American transplant to the UK, the restaurant is in dire straits. We're talking 65,000 British pounds in debt, and a ticking clock that gives them only 3 to 6 more months of operation. Ouch. But here's the kicker. Despite the financial woes, the atmosphere of the restaurant is electric. Gordon walks in and is immediately smitten. It's like he's been transported straight to the deep south. He's greeted by Brian Moyo, the former head chef, who informs him that Cherri is a culinary genius behind the menu. He's been with Cherri since the beginning, but feels like a background singer in a one-woman show. His frustration is evident, and you can't help but feel for the guy. One thing that stands out in this episode is the restaurant's decor. It's a cozy, down-to-earth...
See, this when the ads pop up and forth, it messes up the screen and stuff sometimes. It just, oh boy. Hopefully there's no more ads. This video's only 8 minutes, about 8 minutes long.
Place that screams soul food. But it's also clear that the ambience alone won't pay the bills. At this point, we're all wondering, if the food is so good, why is the restaurant failing? Well, as Gordon soon finds out, it's not just about the food.
Yeah, that's
it's about business as well. And
yeah, that was Oh, it's funny you paused there. I paused it there. That is weird because usually 'cause I watched this a lot of episodes. Probably watched I don't know 20, 30 episodes of this show, and most of the time it's the guy getting angry with chef, getting mad, trying to curse at the chef, like he don't know what he's doing, and he tries to get him straight. Yeah, but she didn't argue with the man. You know, the food wasn't nasty. It was thinking it was something with the business part, but the food, there's nothing wrong with the food. That food there. If I could get, it ain't happening. But if I could get down, if it's still there, if I could get down to the shack, just to get the wings and what is that? Soul. What is it called? The soul in the bowl with the wings. It's that damn good. It's like flying halfway across the world to try those wings. That's how good they are. They're badass. Those wings. Come on now.
let's just say, Cherri's business acumen is as mixed as her gumbo. So Gordon's in the restaurant, the atmosphere is buzzing, and it's time to chow down. He orders some soul food classics like hush puppies with pineapple salsa and catfish. Now, we've all seen Gordon spit out food like it's the worst thing he's ever tasted, but not this time. Hold on to your hats, folks, because Gordon Ramsay actually, wait for it, loves the food. He clears his plate, and for a moment, pigs must be flying somewhere, because this is Kitchen Nightmares history in the making. However, this is where the episode takes a turn. Gordon discovers that despite the delicious food, Cherri is running the restaurant like a one-woman Broadway show. And unfortunately, the reviews are mixed. The tension between Cherri and Brian reaches a boiling point. Brian is clearly frustrated, and Cherri seems oblivious to his concerns. It's a classic case of too many cooks in the kitchen, or in this case, not enough cooks being allowed to cook. During the episode, Gordon revamps the restaurant's menu, and even tweaks the interior. The changes are subtle but effective, giving the restaurant a fresh, updated look while maintaining its soulful vibe. Now it's time to dig into what happened after Gordon Ramsay said his goodbyes and left Brighton. Just 2 months after Gordon's intervention, he returned for a follow-up visit. The verdict? The food had improved significantly, and customers were no longer left waiting for their orders.
I gotta get that back. Let's get that back. And it paused. Good. I think that's the thing that they call the soul in the bowl. Woo! If you don't like that, something's wrong with you. Looked like they got the ribs, the hot wings, regular wings, salad, some seasoned rice, and I don't know what that is on the end. There might be fish and something else. It might be look like some type of beans. I'm not sure, but yeah, but that right there, I guess 2 or 3 people can eat off that. I guess they call it the soul in the bowl. I ain't seen seen this in a while. So, but yeah, I'm glad this guy is doing this, the updates and stuff. But that I don't care what you say, that looks good as hell.
Significantly, and customers were no longer left waiting for their orders. The restaurant was so popular that it was fully booked a month in advance,
Wow.
a whole year after the episode aired. Things were looking so promising that Mama Cherri's Soul Food Shack underwent a transformation. The restaurant moved to a new location and rebranded itself as Mama Cherri's Big House. But as we've seen in many a sequel, bigger doesn't always translate to better. A couple of years later, Gordon paid
They got
another
nachos
visit
and everything.
found that the restaurant had reverted to using frozen food.
Oh no.
The disappointment on his face was akin to discovering your favorite indie band had sold out. They did transition back to fresh food, but the damage to their reputation was already done. Despite the initial success, the restaurant had to close its doors in 2009. The primary reason was financial instability.
Okay, this is real old, because some of the I think some of the shows said 2015 or 16 to 2009. That was only a couple years after I moved, so yeah, they've been that's been closed for a minute. Damn. But that's the old restaurant. Cause didn't the man just say they moved? Wait a minute.
Aided by the move and rebranding.
Oh yeah, they rebranded. Okay.
In the UK, going into administration is similar to filing for bankruptcy in the US, and that's precisely what happened here. Despite attempts to keep the business afloat under a license in Mama Cherri's daughter's name, the restaurant couldn't sustain itself. In a detailed Reddit post, Mama Cherri herself provided insights into the closure. She attributed the downfall to the 2008 financial crash and the absence of any bank investment. The restaurant was bustling on weekends,
Oh yeah,
but weekdays were slow.
yeah, I heard about some of that. They said it was they're trying to deny it's happening again, but they said it was what you call this thing, the recession back then, 08 or 09, and then they're saying they're having it now, but they keep saying, oh no, it's not that bad, and it's not that bad, but people that's 70-something years old got to go back to work, but it's not that bad. Okay.
Leading to a cash flow problem. To top
Again?
This weird new tool is quickly becoming the most popular.
I know they gotta have
Christmas gift
ads,
of
but come on now.
2023. It shaves hours of work off home improvements in the most bizarre way.
To top it off, Brighton is a tourist town. So during the 2008-2009 financial crisis, it got
Oh,
hit
it was
pretty
08,
hard.
09. Okay.
Less people were willing to travel, and a lot less people were willing to go out to restaurants as well. The original location has had various tenants over the years, including an Indian restaurant named Chala's Indian Restaurant Brighton. However, as of 2023, it's unclear who the current tenant is.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, no.
Interestingly, Google still lists Mama Cherri's Big House as open, but this is likely due to die-hard kitchen
I wish you could get that back.
keeping the
So.
dream alive. Fast forward to April of 2023, and Mama Cherri made a grand comeback with a 1-month pop-up restaurant in Brighton. This wasn't just a business venture. It was a charitable act aimed at raising funds for Macmillan Cancer Support and the Star Trust. After the restaurant's closure, Mama Cherri didn't hang up her apron. She took her culinary talents to YouTube, sharing her delicious recipes and travel vlogs.
Well, yeah, I know she's on.
She's even published a
YouTube.
cookbook and launched her own Cajun blend spice mix called Mama Cherri Love Dust. Beyond her culinary pursuits,
Cause I
Mama
heard,
Cherri has been
I know she's on YouTube, but I heard that but you know you gotta do your homework. Cause I heard that she made a comeback or she was semi back, but you know how the rumors and crap is, so you gotta see for yourself.
community, engaging in foster care, and working at a children's home for teenagers. In fact, she has been a foster caregiver for an incredible 75 children.
Wow.
If you can say anything about her, Cherri's biggest flaw might be that she has too big of a heart. She's always putting others above herself. Today,
Oh, I remember.
Mama Cherri
I
continues to
remember on the episode, Ramsey. You know he loves to curse up a storm, and I think it was they were in the kitchen talking about something, and Chef found out she got he wasn't trying to be a nosy person. But he asked her a question about the paycheck or something, and he found out that she gets a small check. And he kind of got hot. He was like, you know, that's fucking ridiculous, right? You know, she said she don't like all, or he said she don't like all that cursing, but he was frustrated for her. Like he said that's a fucking shame, right? Right? He's like that does. He's like what did she say? The part-time cook, not Brian. I think it was somebody else. Said he only he made more than one of the head cook, or he made more than one of the head cook or something. He was like, that's ridiculous or something. I don't know. The chef got frustrated about that.
maintain an active social media presence, particularly on Facebook and Instagram. She's turned her passion for cooking into a robust online following, punctuated by a series of pop-up events. While Mama Cherri's Soul Food Shack may have closed its doors,
That's the
its
one of the
spirit
best
lives on
episodes.
through its enigmatic owner. It's a story of resilience, passion, and the enduring power of soul food. And how about Brian Moyo? What happened to
Yeah,
him
Brian was a
after
cool
the
dude,
episode?
man.
In 2018, he opened Bad Boys Burgers with his brother George. We can see here Cherri visiting them.
Looking like
on
twins
opening.
almost.
For reasons unknown, the brothers moved on a year later in 2019 to start another restaurant, Soul Food Food Bar, which they describe as the unique taste of soul food is a combination inspired by African, Afro-American, and Caribbean foods. In addition to that, Brian also runs another burger place called Moyo Burger. Both restaurants have excellent ratings online on Google.
Yeah, that guy.
TripAdvisor, and Yelp. So it seems like Brian.
Yeah, they said that dude there because they said he was there. He was there from the start. They said Brian can cook his ass off, and those burgers are probably fire. Get in there, try. Yeah, those burgers are probably something serious.
Is really doing well for himself. If you ever find yourself in Brighton, you'll have to check out either of his places. And there you have it, the expanded tale of Mama Cherri's Soul Food Shack. It's a story filled with highs and lows, but through it all, Cherri's spirit and love for cooking have remained unbreakable. Stay tuned for more Kitchen Nightmares recaps. And as always, keep it tasty.
Alright, that's the pause right there. That's the end of it. But yeah, that was probably one of my probably top 5 favorite episodes. There was another one where this guy had a pizza shop for like 20 or 30 years, and he refused to change the menu. And Chef was telling them, this ain't, Chef was getting mean. He said, this ain't the freaking 1980s. You gotta get away from that shit. It was funny. Even his son was like, "Come on now, that's a good one." And there was a lot of good ones. I'm trying to think of another good one. Oh, the bake. What's her name? That crazy. The baking factory or whatever the hell that was. Oh, when Chef found out that the man was stealing the girls' tips, they got into it. Chef looked like he was ready to punch this guy. He was like, let me tell you something. You don't fuck with me. And he was like, Chef was getting hot. He was like, he's ready to hit the guy because stealing the girls' tip and making the girl start to crying. That's fucked up now. Come on now. Stealing the girls' tips. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see some more of those in the future. But yeah, the Kitchen Nightmares. And there's another one he got that I seen. And he be, Chef be getting on their ass. What is it called? Kitchen Nightmare, Hotel Hell or something like that. It's damn near like Kitchen. I guess it's damn near like Kitchen Nightmares the remix because he was getting on their ass. One episode having other people's clothes in the linen closet. How about that? I'm not having your clothes in the linen closet and not the customer. How about that? How about having the animal heads? Okay, who did in this guy and all that? Them things. Them shows there, boy. You can watch them all day. Oh, and I don't know about contradicting yourself. Gordon, I don't know about what was it, Walmart? The Ramsey frozen dinners. He couldn't help himself. So, what do they say? He sold out the frozen Ramsey dinners. I should do a review on them, see if they're any good. But yeah, he is something else. But the way he be cursing and hollering though, it do be funny though. Like he said, this meat tastes like a pair of my old boots and all this other weird stuff he be saying. And the one guy almost spilled the food. The chef said he told the girl the meat looks like a camel's pee dog. Whew, that's something there. But I'm gonna find some more of these, see updates what happened to these a lot of these restaurants because in Kitchen Nightmares I discovered the show 8, 9, 10 years after the fact. So I'm super late as hell.